भाई कब जूम कब शुरू कर रहे हैं? जूम पर कब शुरू कर रहे हैं? ओके फ्रेंड्स, देख लेना, चेक करना. Today we are first of all, let me welcome you to the third year batch, and we are going to have I will be covering vector-borne diseases initially, but I would like to put in a word regarding your complete syllabus. Now, first and foremost, please remember that you are in your final year. Kindly start taking things seriously. If you are in your third year, first phase, please remember that this is a phase in which the most important portion is your community medicine. Let me be very clear about this. Every year, from a batch of 100, we normally get about 30 odd people who fail in the exam. And the reason for them failing in the exam is simple. They do not take the subject seriously. I will request you all right from the beginning to take the subject seriously. There is a way of looking at community medicine. If you have not done your epidemiology, please revise it. Epidemiology is the basis of all what we teach. When we tell you about a disease, please remember that you must know first the epidemiology of the disease. And the epidemiology of the disease consists of the agent, host, and environment. And before that, you have to tell the time, place, and person distribution. So, six things totally: time, place, person, agent, host, and environment. These six things, if you mention, then your epidemiology of the disease is complete. After that, you can talk in short about the diagnosis, or the clinical features, the diagnosis, and the treatment. And in that also, please remember that various levels of prevention. Levels of prevention have been very well defined, and you must remember them. The primary level of prevention, or before that, the primordial level of prevention, the primary level of prevention, the secondary level of prevention, and the tertiary level of prevention. I am not here today to tell you the whole thing. So the natural history of disease, please revise it. Epidemiology, please revise it. If you have any doubt, please come back to the faculty. Please remember that as the head of the faculty in community medicine, I am always available to you. My number is there in the public domain. However, I'll repeat it here: 8185823503. You are most welcome to post your queries on WhatsApp to me. I will try and cover it in the WhatsApp itself, or I will explain it in the next class. I'll be very happy if you post questions. I'll be very unhappy if you don't. Okay. Now let's come down to our what we're going to cover today. That is I'm starting the chapter on vector-borne diseases. And as we know, what is a vector? A vector is defined as an arthropod or any living carrier that transports an infectious agent to a susceptible individual. Very, very simple to understand, but let's give an example. You have a mosquito, an arthropod, which carries malaria or carries the plasmodium to a human being. That's a vector. Okay. You have cyclops, which carry particular diseases to humans, or you have various other types of. So then you also have mechanical vectors. Example, a housefly will sit on one object, take the infection from one object and transmit it to onto your food. So that is a mechanical transmission. Biological transmission is like what you do in case of malaria. This has been taught to you earlier, and if you do not remember it, please revise the chapter of vector. Now, a vector can be an inverse